This is Matt from the Comic Hall and Roundtable Discussion, and here are 5 comic dippers in the comic market that you should snatch up before they rise again. First up, Avenging Spider-Man number 9. Now this book at its height we saw going for hundreds of dollars. Well, I did an eBay check this past weekend, and just recently this same book that was going for hundreds and even in certain cases thousands is now going for 45 measly bucks. Now we know Carol Danvers will make that appearance again in the MCU, so this would be a great book to grab that you can snatch just right now for little or nothing. Okay, so make sure that you are on the lookout for that. Avenging Spider-Man number 9 is our first book here on the entry. Alright, let's move on to the next book, and that is All New Marvel Now .1 number 1. That's quite a hell of a long name there, but hey, it's Kamala Khan's first appearance in the Marvel Universe. Now this book was going for silly money as well. I've seen this book going for $250, $300, $400. Well, just recently there was an eBay sale, and this book went for $25. This is a book I bought for about $15 a couple of months ago. So this is a book that has kind of completely just went downhill, and this is a book that I think would yield great dividends or return if you hop in on this book right now at its current price. Okay, all right, let's move on to our third book on this list, and that is Vengeance number 1, first appearance of America Chavez. Now this book, when she hit, this book was going for $125, $150, $200. Still a little pricey depending on where you look, but I can tell you I've seen this book on eBay sale for $35. Okay, $35 for a book that I've seen go for as high as $300 at one point. I think this would be a good book to pick up because we just don't know what they're going to be doing with that Disney Plus, which actually starts in a couple of weeks. So make sure that if you see this book out and about, you can find this book around the $30 range, or if you're looking on eBay, $35 is a great starting point for such a good book. So make sure that you keep that in mind as you are out in the wild. Alright, let's move on to our second book, and that is Marvel Avengers Annual number 10. This is the first appearance of Rogue. This book has always been undervalued. At one point this book was $125. I've seen $175. It's a book that is relatively cheap to find in the graded sector, but you can find this book ungraded for $20. There was an eBay sale. I think at one point I saw maybe $30, but I've seen this book in the wild for $20. Alright, $20 gets you a solid pickup for a book that will probably see a substantial rise. This is what you call a underlying value book that nobody's even thinking about right now. So if you see this book out and about anywhere under $30, man, pick it up. Yeah, like I said, you can find slabs at a decent price if you look hard enough. I'm talking 9.8s. So keep that in mind. Once again, that's Marvel Avengers Annual number 10, the first appearance of Rogue. And rounding out this list is a personal book favorite of mine, and that is the Harley Quinn number 1, Gabrielle Del Otto pink variant. Now at its apex, this book was going for thousands. I mean thousands of dollars. I've seen $1,200. I saw $900. I saw $800. I saw $750. Hell, steady at $5 at one point. Well, now there was recently an eBay sale for $30. That's right, $30 for a book there's only 500 copies in existence. And so if you can find this book for little or nothing, great cover, great artwork, everything screams great about it. This is a book that I would definitely see if I could pick up in that $30 to $40 range. Alright, so that's going to do it from this list of 5 comic dippers in the comic market. Make sure you stay locked in here on the Comic Hall and Roundtable Discussion, as we'll be dropping more lists, and we'll be right back at you with more of the comic goodness that you love. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the rebound.